Hey girl, welcome back to OTM, and if this is your first time tuning in, my name is Sheridan, and for today's core and glute series, we're using nothing but your beautiful body, so get ready. We will be kneeling a little bit, so if you want to press pause, grab a pillow, a towel, roll up the mat, do something that makes you feel really comfy, really confident, press play, and I'll meet you here. Coming to find a high kneeling position, and just bring the hands to the hips and bring the right leg out. So the toe is going to be in line with the right side of your mat and your hips are facing forward. We're going to bend through the front knee and then come back to center. Exhale, bend and back. Now if you can, start to find your full range as you open through the hips, the inner thighs. Just let the body move. Using this opportunity to do a little body scan, a little brain scan, mind scan. How you feeling today, girl? Do you want to be here? Do you not? All really important questions. And just honor however you're feeling. Let's just go for 3. Last 2. Now on 1, can you stay to your lowest point? Really bend deeply into your right knee. You might hold or maybe tiny pulses just for 3. Let's go 2. On 1, straighten the right leg, left hand down, right hand comes to the sky. Now you can press the left palm down or stay on the fingertips. And can you just sweep the right hand over and squeeze the glutes? So really getting a nice stretch through the side body here. Inhale, bring the right hand back to the sky, over the shoulder. And then exhale, we're gonna lift the right leg. Inhale, lower. Now I like to press the left palm down, stacking it directly under the shoulder for support. But play around with what feels comfy for you. And can you think about lengths? We're opening the leg and then lowering. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now we will be getting a lot of oblique work, oblique action in this shape. So send awareness to your side body right here and send it some love. Let's go 3. We are holding up in 2. On 1, can you hold? Keep the thigh still, bend the knee, shin comes behind you, flick the shin forward. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Can you keep squeezing the glutes here? And you have 5. We're gonna keep the knee bent in 4. Last 3, 2, keep your knee bent on 1, maybe hand comes to the hip or keep it lifted. We lift and lower the right knee. So start at the hip and then lift higher, up and back. Let's go 10, 9, stay with me, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, happy thoughts, 3, 2, on 1, hold elbow to knee, come back to that center, elbow to knee and extend. Now to keep the knee bent if you can, keep the knee lifted, it's a little crunch. In and out. Let's go 5. Last 4. 3, 2. We have a Sheridan special surprise. On 1, hold the knee lifted. Second round of pulses for 10. 9, I promise we're coming off this wrist. In 7, 6. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, take a seat. We're not taking a break just yet though. So we're gonna come down onto your left elbow. Keep your bottom leg bent, your top leg is gonna be nice and long. Take a full breath in, and as you breathe out, lift the top leg, lower. So keeping the core engaged here, can you think about lifting up away from the mat? Almost like there's an object preventing you from dumping, from relaxing, because relaxing is not how we get the muscles working. We have to tell them what to do because we're the boss. So let's go 5. We have 4. Final 3. Let's go 2. Now on 1, lift and hold. Hand comes to the sky, elbow to knee like we did before. This time lengthen, hand to the sky, leg out long. Elbow to knee, maybe you twist, and then lengthen, restack everything. Twist, restack. Twist, come back in. Now let's go for 5, 4. Can you keep the leg lifted in line with the hip for 3? Let's go 2. Oh, my leg is already heavy. On 1, hold. Now bring the right hand behind the head. We're going to find your twist down to the mat and then come back up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back. Now if your leg is saying hello too loudly, lose it. Come down and back. But if you can lift it, if you can take the challenge today, take it. Be really curious, as you never know until you try. Now we're here for 5. Final 4. Keep the leg lifted if it's up for 3. Let's go 2. Now on 1, I am so sorry in advance. Hold, lift and lower the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, oh my gosh, bring it in. Punch it out, my friends. Oh, that's hard work. So we're gonna lie all the way down. Bring your hand behind your head, your left hand, and keep the bottom leg bent, keep the top leg nice and high. From here, hand's gonna come behind your head. We're gonna lift everything towards one another, and we're gonna come back down. Lift and lower. Now I know what you're thinking, Sheridan, we have already worked this leg. What are we doing? We are supersetting the leg. We are fatiguing the muscle as much as we can. And can you think about really drawing everything in? So up and back. Now let's go 5. Last 4. Final 3. Can you stay with me? 2. On 1, we are going to hold, little lift, little lower the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, bring the leg in. Just take a moment. Now from here, can you keep the leg where they are? But you're just gonna slightly come onto your back. So keep the knees bent, hips stacked, and bring the hands behind your head. Take a full breath in. Exhale as you find your side body crunch. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now it doesn't start off like much. You're like, this is weird. It is a little bit weird, but we're trying to close the gap between the right hip and rib. Now if the legs don't feel comfortable, you can always stack them like so. Otherwise, can you bring your awareness to your waist as you lift and lower? Now let's go 5. Final 4. 3. We're gonna hold up in 2. On 1, can you hold up little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, lower the head, making your way onto your back completely. So just shuffle onto your mat, get really comfortable here. And can you start to cross your right ankle over your left knee and start to tap just the left toe down so the heel is lifted. Take a full breath in. Exhale, find your crunch. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, find your crunch. Inhale as you lower. Now as we start to layer, listen to what happens through the body. And remember, this is your base. You can always stay here. Otherwise, next time you crunch, can you lift the legs into the chest and then lower back down. Exhale, lift the legs into the chest. Inhale, lower back down. Now can you start to find a twist? Left elbow to right knee and back. Left elbow, right knee and back. So we're crossing the body here. And at any point you don't want to cross the legs, don't cross the legs. Now let's go for 5. We're gonna hold up in 4. Final 3. Let's go 2. On 1, we hold, listen out for the change. Left leg extends long. Left leg comes in behind the right. We lower back down. Exhale as you lift. Left leg long. Pull the left leg in and lower and tap. Lift, extend, bend and lower. Lift, left leg extends long. Pull it back in behind the right knee. Lower the toe, lower the head. Try not to overthink these shapes. Let the body do its thing. And we're here for 5. Let's go 3. Remember what brought you to your mat today for 2, because we're gonna hold on 1 and just extend the left leg out and back. How close can you connect your left armpit towards the knee? For 5. This is 4. Stay with me. 3. Last 2. On 1, hold your left leg out long. Reach the left hand over the right thigh and pulse for 10, 9, 8. I know. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on down. See, I'm doing it with you in real time, so I get it. It's hard, but we are not done. So, can you just bring the hands behind the knees? Take a little rock and roll up to a seat, and we're gonna even out the other sides. So, we're gonna start from the top, and then I promise you get to lie down, you get to enjoy the rest of your day. Left leg is gonna come out, toe and knee facing out to the left, so slightly opening the hips. Hands to the hips, and then we come down and back. Oh, this feels like we did this yesterday. It feels like a long time ago that we did this, but the good thing is you've already done these shapes, we're just changing sides. So I invite you to move accordingly, to notice how one side feels compared to the other, and try not to judge it. Remember, they're sisters, they're not twins. Let's go one more here. Stay all the way down to your lowest point. Maybe you pulse, maybe you hold, maybe you think of how much you love Pilates. Let's just go for 3, for 2. On 1, straighten the left leg. Right hand comes down, left hand to the sky. Palm or fingertips, and can you stretch the left hand overhead? Squeeze the glutes to open the hips. Inhale, bring the left hand to the sky. And as you exhale, lift the left leg. Inhale, lower tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower tap. Lift and tap. Now the body is smart. As we've already done these shapes, it might switch on quicker and be like, I'm one step ahead of you. But remember, you're in control. So if things start to get shaky, come back to your breath, back to your internal space, or simply remember your why. Let's go 3. We're gonna hold up in 2. Now on 1, can you hold, bend, extend, bend, extend. Now remember that you can always bring the hand to the hip, but keep pressing up out of the mat. And let's go 5. Last 4. Final 3, 2. On 1, can you hold the knee bent, little lift, little lower, little pulses up and down. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, stay with me, 5, 4, 3, we are crunching it in 2, hold on 1, elbow to knee, and then extend the arm, bring the knee back in line with the hip, elbow to knee, extend. Now if it feels more comfortable to bring the hand overhead, bring the hand overhead, but can you keep the knee bent? I know it's a challenge, but stay with me for 5. Think about elbow knee coming in closer for 4. We are finishing this little pulse round with pulses. 2, I said pulse round, don't know why. 1, can you hold second round of pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, come down with the knee, come down with the hip. Take a little shake. And we are coming down onto your right forearm. Left leg is long, bottom leg or your right leg is nice and bent. Now from here, hand can come to the hip. We're gonna start to lift the leg and lower the leg. Lift the leg and lower the leg. Lift and lower. Any point you wanna bring the hand in front of you, you can. And rather than height, think about lifting the leg away from the body, creating length and lowering. Keep pressing up out of the mat with your bottom rib. And we're here for 3. Last 2. On 1, can you hold? Now from here, we're gonna lift the hand behind the head. We're gonna come down and then we're gonna come back up. We're gonna come down and back up. Find your twist. Lift and back. Option is for the bottom leg to stay down, top leg. Otherwise, challenge your practice wherever you can, because you might surprise yourself with just how strong you are. Let's go 3, Last 2. On 1, can you just hold for 3, for 2. On 1, come all the way down, coming onto your right hand, and then can you just bring the left hand to the hip. We're gonna lift and we're gonna lower. We've done this shape before, lift and lower. Now just like before, can you start to add the arm out and back, lift and back. Now if you don't want to add the arm, don't add the arm, don't worry about it. This is your last little bit of legs here, and we're here for 5. We're gonna hold and pulse in 4. Let's go 3. Draw the belly button in, 2. On 1, can you hold, just pulse the top leg. Come back to your breath, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, bring the knees in, take a little punch. Keep your knees bent and just shuffle both your shoulders onto the mat as much as you can. Hands come behind your head here. Take a full breath in, lower the head. Exhale, you crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Now this can feel quite awkward, so do your best and really think about bringing your awareness to your left side body here as we lift and lower. Now we are here for 5, and then we pulse, and then we're onto your back. Let's go 3. Last 2. Now on 1, can you hold little pulses up and back? 5, 4, drive to the chest, 3, 2. On 1, lower everything down. Take a moment, take a little reset, come onto your back. And this time we're going to extend your left leg over your right knee. Hands are going to come behind your head, and we're keeping just the right toe connected to the earth. As you exhale, find your crunch, your curl up. Inhale as you lower back down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, lower. Now can you think about drawing the belly button in and down as you lift the shoulders and lower. Now this time as you crunch on up, can you lift the legs to the chest, lower and lower the head. Exhale, lift. Inhale as you lower. Now the legs and the head can move at the same time, or you can always lift the head first and then the legs and lower. Hold on to whatever sensation, whatever feeling is running through the body. Embrace it because it's only temporary. Now this time as we crunch, can you hold? Right leg extends long. Right leg comes in behind the left, and then you lower the head, lower the toe. Exhale, crunch on up. Right leg extends long. Pull it back in, lower everything down. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Exhale, lift, extend, pull it back in, and lower. This is a funky little dance move. Now we're here for 5. Let's go 3. Last 2. On 1, can you start to add the twist? Come back to center. We lift, twist, come back to center. Now, we are only here for 5, and then we start to hold up. Let's go 4, 3, last 2. Now on 1, hold the crunch, hold the leg up. Now we're going to twist to the left knee, right leg extends, and back. Twist to the left, extend the right leg. Twist and back. Let's go 5, 4, 3, I know you can, 2. On 1, can you hold it long? Can you reach your right hand to the left? Can you pulse up and back? Both legs are hovering for 5, 4, this is it. 3, 2, on 1, lower everything down, bring the feet flat, and just start to knock your knees side to side. Bringing the knees into the chest and taking them out wide, maybe even finding a happy baby, which is super attractive, I know, but embrace it. As the knees come towards the armpits, soles, the feet come to the ceiling, and just start to find a little rock or a little sway. Full breath in and full breath out. Releasing the feet down to the earth, and just bring the hands to the lower belly. Coming back to stillness, and coming back to the four corners of your mat. As you allow the practice to fully absorb, can you just be in this moment, knowing there's nothing to do, nothing to think, and you're exactly where you're meant to be. With each exhale, becoming a little bit heavier to the mat. And start to thank yourself for showing up. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. Maybe you'd like to add other stretches. But I am so proud of you. We did it together. Potentially I pushed our friendship, but we're still here to tell the story. Let me know how you went, and in case no one has told you today, I love you. Mwah. I'll see you soon. Hey girl, thanks for moving with me today. When I first started OTM, my goal was to create a community, a safe place for like-minded girls just like you and I to move, to do Pilates, to be vulnerable, and to share experiences together. And my wish is coming true. This October, the 16th to 20th, I'm hosting a self-love Pilates retreat in Ubud, Bali. As you all know by now, Pilates is so important to me, but also so is self-love. And I'm so grateful that I get the opportunity to share my passions with you. This self-love Pilates retreat will be a chance for you to really get to know yourself, to get to know other like-minded girls in a beautiful oasis. This self-love Pilates retreat will be an opportunity to show up for yourself, to give back to you, and remind yourself of just how amazing you are, surrounded by other like-minded girls. Now, just for a quick moment, close your eyes. Imagine this, waking up to the sounds of the Ubud jungle. The sun is shining, you're in your cute activewear, and you're heading down to your daily Pilates. Then after, you can get your morning coffee, a morning matcha, and have a beautiful, healthy breakfast prepared by an in-house chef. Once you've moved your body, shaked it out, and had your dance party, you can hang by the pool. You get the opportunity to have as much free time as you like, to explore Ubud, to get to know the other girls. Am I selling it to you yet? And then of course, we also have activities you can join in on. So if you're listening to this and you're thinking, this is my sign, I need to book this self-love Pilates retreat. Yes, you do. Head to my website to submit an application, as we only have a few limited spots available. I cannot wait to meet you. Mwah.